We are back in Valguero Ascended and we are currently building our new base. As you can see in the background, I've already started with the basics, let's say, or mostly the foundation. And our new base spot is right over here. Just last episode we were right here on this little lake, but we've moved quite a bit more south and I can show you why. So first of all, we have an amazing view from up here. We also have the castle just above us, and yeah, it's pretty safe up here. We can build a behemoth gate, like back here, and then block everything off. And yeah, that's like mostly what we need just to stay safe, you know? And this is our layout as of right now. It probably looks very confusing, and I completely understand that. But this small circle here will basically be our entrance, and then the two big ones will be, you know, the main base. And then we have these bridges that go to each circle, and yeah, it's just gonna look, it's gonna look very unique. It's not a base that I've done yet, so it's something quite new, but yeah, I think it looks good. I have built it in a different single player world with creative mode, so I know what to place where and how much resources, how many structures we actually need. That way we won't waste that much resources or time. Exactly. And now here, as you can see, I'm just making this bridge a bit more sturdy, I guess. So instead of just having one like ramp layer, right, we place down these half-sloped walls, and then we grab our ceilings, put them into a ramp, flip them around, there we go, put them on the bottom and the top, and then after that we want, there we go, the stone quarter ramp, just like so, right after the first and the top one, and then another normal ramp after that. There we go. And that is for a specific reason, and it is that we can snap the pillars in the middle right here between the two quarter ramps, right? And down here as well. We wouldn't need the actual pillar support, but it will look better, right? That it actually has, when it actually has some pillars instead of just floating in the air like this. So here we will add the pillars as well. I just need to craft some. There we go. We have some pillars, and now we have this middle snap point right here, or also up here. But I believe if I put one here and then the other one right there, it would be a bit too close. So let's just go for this one right here. And yeah, here, the same one, just like that. Perfect. So let's do the same on the other side right here. There we go. And then here we just need this tiny pillar. There it is. There we go. Perfect. And then there will be some railings along this way, like so. There we go. And yeah, we will obviously then use mostly Frontier and Steampunk structure skins, right? So it's not just all stone, but we will use stone just for the structural strength, I guess, if you can call it that. Yeah, so creatures can't damage it easily. Okay, we've built the ring around the first floors of both the main base buildings, I guess. And yeah, that way we can just walk around on them, you know, without having to use ladders and etc. Yeah, we leave the middle open for right now because I'm not sure how I want to do that with the staircase leading up to the first floor. And I'm not sure if I just want to do ladders because I feel like having a staircase is like, looks a bit better and it's just a bit more convenient in my opinion. So yeah, we will obviously fill them out, but at a later time. So in the meantime, we can actually just focus on building the outside walls. And for the outside walls, it's actually quite simple. We're doing something that we have done already on Ragnarok, I believe, and just something that is a very, I'd say, popular building technique. We just need a lot more walls. So let's just craft all this stuff up. And then, yeah, we will use those quarter walls on the side, the same right here. We'll use them on the side and on the other side as well. And then just put a normal wall in the middle and use the Frontier window structure skin. So that actually becomes a window. It's quite simple, but I do like the look of it. So we will do that here as well. There we go. Now we can place the quarter walls here. Whoops. A 6 high. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a Dodic saying hello. Then we put, whoops, normal walls right next to it and finish the wall with more quarter walls, just like that. And then we can grab the Frontier structure skin variant, throw the normal skin onto the quarter walls and the window skin to the normal walls. There we go. So let's continue doing that on all sides, and it will almost be the same for the main base circles. Except the bottom will just be normal walls. It kind of has a bigger foundation, if that makes sense. And then we will use the steampunk structures on that because I feel like they give off more like a strong support kind of vibe. Just like that. So all the structure skins have been applied. Looks like a lot of wood right now, but that will change obviously when we put on the roof. And I'm also not sure if we want to maybe just remove those quarter walls right here. So maybe the entrance is a bit, yeah, the entrance would be a bit wider and just, I don't know, a bit more inviting, I guess. Let's try that. Like this maybe? Yeah, let's just keep it like that for the moment. We can still, you know, change it. There's no need to figure everything out as of right now. Yeah. And then the bridges, we will put the Frontier skins on them as well and on the railings as well. Because for the, we will put some railings on the roof later on, and there we will take the steampunk skin version. So yeah, that way not all the railings have the steampunk version, and there's actually some different like skin variants. As of right now it looks like it's just all Frontier and wood skin, but yeah, it will change, that's for sure. And for the pillars, I guess we can go for steampunk as well. Then change this one, the stone variant, flip this, and this one can be the same. Yeah, there we go. And we can change this one as well. Perfect. And then down here we will use the steampunk structures just like this. And I don't know, I tried something here with a window, but I don't like it. So yeah, I'm not sure if this will stay, you know, a fully like windowless bottom floor, but yeah, we will wait and see. And on the other side we will also do the steampunk walls, but only the bottom 2 walls because this is 4 high. And yeah, we will then draw a line with some pillars to make it quite obvious, you know, to where the foundation actually starts and stops. But yeah, it's just visual stuff. Yeah, we can continue to work on some actual building instead of just putting on skins. And yeah, it's quite messy at the moment with some structure skins being applied and some not. But we're just currently doing the stairs here, and I've decided to just go ahead like this, then place 3 triangle ceilings like so, and then place another set of stairs. There we go. Then we can remove, let's say, those 2 ceilings, and yeah, that will just be our staircase. Yeah, nothing special. So let's do the same thing on the other side as well. And I'd say let's try and make it symmetrical so that we leave the first 3 triangle ceilings right after the straight thing here. There we go. And then we remove those 2 ceilings like so. And then the stairs go down like that. Perfect. And now here we obviously only need 2 stairs, right? Because it's only 2 walls high, but the other circle there is 4 walls high. Yeah, let's see if we can fill this out a bit more. We can actually just follow the like the foundation way how we placed, you know, normal ceilings or normal foundations and triangle foundations, etc. And yeah, then we can fill this whole thing out. And that way we don't have this massive hole in the first floor while we're working on it. We have some more stone ceilings here, a lot more triangle or well quarter ceilings. So let's craft some more normal ceilings and fill the rest out. And that should be the last one. Here we go. We have this first floor fully built out. Oh, we're actually missing one single ceiling over here. Let's get that going as well. Bam. There we go. Now we do have some more quarter walls in here in our small hut. There we go, 13. That we can use for railings, you know, for the stairs right here. There we go. And then up here as well, just like this. Perfect. And then over here we need some as well. There we go. And then for the stairs too. There we go. And that was the last one. Perfect. Yeah, so that's like basically like the main structure, right? I also put a dino gate down here. I don't know, so we can have a bit bigger access entrance, whatever. So I'd say the next step is to start the Deinonychus breeding while we're still continuing base building, just to do a bit of multitasking, right? So let's grab our best Deinonychus out of here. So this one has 32 stam, 33 health, and 31 melee damage. That's amazing. And for weight, the highest stat is 27 right here. So, oh, well, they're all male though. Okay, so we just need a female. Let's just grab her and let's breed her with the weight male and try and get a female weight Deinonychus, and then we can combine them all together. Okay, put some raw meat into the baby Deinonychus, and now we can continue base building until the female Deinonychus is all grown up, and we can then mate her with the others. So, as of right now, let's just fill this whole station, I guess we can call it for the moment, with some walls on the sides. I would like to have a doorway here on the bottom for this station as well. So let's actually use some quarter walls right here and then put the doorway in the middle. It's just going to be a normal double doorway like so. Then we can throw on the steampunk structure skins. There we go. And we have a centered doorway. Doesn't look too bad. I sadly can't change these guys to like the normal structure variant because it's quarter walls. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's just get ourselves a ramp, or actually let's get ourselves 3 ramps because we have this dino doorway right over there that we're going to use as well. So we can put one of the ramps right here. There we go. And then I do like the wooden stairs look from the front here. Let's see how it would look like with the steampunk one. You know what? That actually looks better here. So let's use that. The stone is also kind of in the way. Let's just quickly get rid of that. And then we can put the other 2 ramps right over here. Perfect. Okay, we just got rid of a parent Bronto 145, and here's his baby. And, you know, I don't really know how often we're gonna use this Bronto. Maybe to gather berries. But yeah, as of right now, we just don't need it. But hey, we have a 145 baby Bronto. You know, I won't say no to that. Yeah, let's just put him into into storage. That sounds a bit crazy, putting a baby into storage. But yeah, at least we have it, you know? Better than nothing. Okay, so I just crafted up as many walls as we can because we're out of wood and stone. So we need to get out and get some more. But for right now, let's just continue putting down these walls. There we go. All the walls for the bottom 2 walls have been set. And then up here, I do want to continue the same way we did this building right here. So that would be here full walls. Oh, but we have a bigger circle. So we could do it basically on every side, right? Like putting the quarter walls right here. Like this. And then the normal walls in the middle. And then switch them to windows. Just like over there. Yeah, but here we can do it on every side. There we go. This is as much as we can do right now. So let's grab our castroids right here and go over to the redwoods biome that is right over there and yeah, gather up some wood as much as we can with, well, we can still carry our asteroids, and then do the same for our Deinonychus for some stone. Luckily for stone, we don't need to go to the redwoods because there's lots of stone around here. So I'll do that for a bit, for like 20 minutes probably, and then bring you guys back once we have some more resources, crafted up some more walls that we can use, and yeah, so we can continue building. Okay, we are back with a lot of stone, thatch, and wood, which allows us to craft... How many walls do we need? Let's just go with... Yeah, let's just go with 100. Should be good for a moment. And we can easily craft that. Perfect. And we still have lots of resources left. So let's wait for all the walls to craft up. Then we can continue building our still very weird looking base as of right now. Okay, we have crafted a total of 200 quarter walls and 100 normal walls, and we're over encumbered obviously, but we just put most of it into our RG, and now let's continue. And actually, before we do that, let's go check up on our Deinonychus. It's very dark down here, I do apologize. The female weight is fully grown up, so let's quickly turn on mating for the male stamina as well. And now we need a female stamina and weight Deinonychus that we can then breed with the male health and melee Deinonychus. Perfect. Shouldn't take that long, and yeah, we're just gonna hear a lot of Deinonychus mating sounds in the background, but I hope that's not too bothering. So let's continue with this extremely interesting and not at all boring wall building. The walls will end up being the same height as over here, so I do believe here I want to leave it on 3 walls up here on the upper first floor, which would mean we need a total of 2 more walls on this side, in addition to the first 3 walls that we already placed. Let's just quickly go into photo mode to see if that's actually the same height. Yeah. Right? Yeah, that's the same height. And since we've built everything with foundations, and you know, it's actually gonna work out that ceilings can be put between them and that they actually line up. That is perfect. So we now know the height. That's gonna cost a lot more resources and probably a couple more trips, you know, to the redwood for some wood, and just around the White Cliffs biome here for some stone with the Dodic. But yeah, I do like the design we've chosen, and I think it's gonna be worth it, so let's go for it. And here for the entrances between the bridges, we will do the same structural design that we did down here, just quarter walls and then 2 sloped or half sloped walls right there. We don't currently have them on us right now. I actually don't know if we have some in our storage box. Yeah, we have some more in here. We will use that design for all the, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4 entrances from the bridges, just to keep it the same for everything. There we go. And then on this side as well, 6 high, then 2 across, another 6 high, like so, and then use the shallow sloped wall, it's called, just like that. Perfect. I'll do that for a long time, and then bring you guys back once we have any groundbreaking or interesting news. And yeah, at the same time, like I said, we will continue breeding those Deinonychus for the perfect male and female, so that we have all the stats that we want. And once we have that, we can start just letting them mate and hoping for mutations into all the 4 major stats. That is the plan. See you in a bit. A couple hours later, well actually a day later, we've progressed quite a bit. Let me go into photo mode and show you what we've done so far. As you can see, we have placed all the structure skins. Took a long time and it was quite annoying or tedious, but yeah, we got there. We added a like big window front up here, right, so we can watch down the valley. And yeah, that is basically like the style we're going for. And then here on the other side for the small, like first building kind of, I treated it a bit different. As you can see, there is no steampunk base, like foundation on this one here. And it also just has a bit of a different, tiny bit different style. You know, the pillars are still steampunk, the walls are still frontier, etc. But yeah, it's just a bit different. And then here in the middle, or like in between those sloped window roofs, we will of course place some sloped walls. And yeah, for getting up here, we did use a ladder because it was difficult to get up here with stairs when the roof is, you know, sloped this way. And then we have this, you know, small roof thingy across our bridge. And I'm not sure about this small like overhang here, but I'll leave it for now. And then in here we have actually brought over all the storage boxes and resources that we still had in our hut over like outside of the space. So we now have everything here. In the middle we each have the glass version of the steampunk triangle roofs up there as well. And when I go down here, our Deinonychus are currently still breeding right here. Yeah, this won't stay, you know, forever. This won't be a Deinonychus breeding chamber, but we're using it for that as of right now. And then over here, when we get up here, there's the same like glass triangle ceiling in the middle there. And then down here, we have the big hall with the big window. Yeah, and we have the fabricator here that we placed last time. So now next up, we basically need to finish this roof here just with the sloped walls. And then we can, I actually forgot to place the structure skin on the stairs here. How dare I? And then we can finish the ceilings or the roof on the two big structures right here. And for that, we will need to get out again, grab some more stone, wood, thatch. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of resources that we need because we're currently kind of running out of them. But yeah, we have 2 more sloped walls in our inventory. So we need 8 more sloped walls. Let's get that going. There we go. Then we can go up here, grab the sloped walls, place them in the gaps just like that. And now we can use the steampunk. No, sorry, not the steampunk. I said that wrong in the beginning. We use the frontier structure skin, but the glass version. So we get this half window, which is kind of cool. There we go. And here we have the bridge. I'm not sure if, well, it's kind of cool looking down onto the bridge, even though there's, you know, only me here. Only me that's going to be walking across the bridge, so I can't see myself through the window, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah. So that would mean this first hall, this first building. Oh, I forgot the structure skin down here. For this one, we do need the steampunk. There we go. Now this is basically done. The first, like, hall building. And, well, actually, now that I see it, we could change this up a tiny bit. If we just grab, do we have any walls? No, we need full-sized walls. Because what we can do is take away those quarter walls up there that are right under the sloped walls we just placed. Then we put down a full wall and try to, there we go, that it overlaps for a quarter wall or half a wall with the already placed window, like so, and here as well. And then we change that to the window skin of the frontier as well. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Perfect. Because now, let's go into photo mode. Yeah, now we basically have the window all the way up to the circular or like half circle window up here. Yeah, I believe that looks much better. I'm gonna leave it, or should I try? I'm not sure if the window would look good right here, just because it would be right above the tiny roof here. I don't know the actual term. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for the moment. But yeah, besides that, it looks like this. And here I will leave the wall as well. Yeah, if we do change it up here in the front, we're probably going to change it here as well. But for the moment, I like it like that. And yeah, what I was also thinking was putting some railings up here, you know, across the slanted roof. But let's do that in the end when we actually have the roof for the two big structures here as well. Because then we could see if we want that on the, yeah, roofs. Those two roofs as well. So let's leave it like that for a moment. And yeah, we can move on to the big roofs. Actually, before we do that, let's go check on the Deinonychus. We currently have 1 male and 3 females, and they all have the exact same stats: 33 health, 32 stam, 27 weight, and 31 melee damage. So we will use them and breed up, let's say, 7 more females, so we have 10. And then we can start the actual mutation process, right? Because up to right now, it's just been breeding to get all the stats we actually want. But yeah, let's let them grow up and go back to building. Okay, we've crafted as many roof pieces that we can before our resources were fully used up. And now let's just place all of those before we go out and get some more. And I'm not fully sure how we have to build this roof. So I'm just going to start with the place that is most important, which is this right here. This will be the roof or the bridge, just like on the other side. And yeah, then we basically construct the entire roof using these snap points right here. So let's put the sloped roof corners right here. Then on this side will be the normal triangle roofs, just like that. Then over here we will use the roof corners again. It will go outside, but just for a normal window, not like the entire bridge that we did on the other side, like so. Perfect. Now what is actually different here compared to the first building is we will go like 1 row further down, if that makes sense. So just like here. And now we will use the normal roofs like so. Yes, so it will basically be this overhang right here. I was planning on doing the same over there, but I don't know. The building was just a bit too small, you know, it's not very tall. And then it felt like the roof was taking up more space than the actual building, so I left it like that for the other one. But yeah, here we do it with the overhang, if we can call it that. So let's continue this way. There we go. And then we will need the triangle roof corners again. Yeah, we need a lot more of those. Oh, and I fell down. Perfect. There we go. We can still continue from down here, I guess. Like so perfect. So yeah, this is very tedious. I will bring you guys back once we've made some progress and we have actually something to show off. And in the meantime, I will also go back to the redwoods to gather some wood and just right around here, our base, for some stone. We were on our way to get some more thatch in the redwood biome, and now we've come across this red drop with a ring. Let's see what it has in offer for us. Let's just grab everything. Okay, I saw a very good, excuse me, the Solasuka saddles. I hear raptors. There we go. Solasuka saddle, 200 armor, and amazing riot boots, 550 armor, and some dishes, some you know, consumables, ammo, etc. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's put the riot boots on. I don't even remember. Those were also riot boots. Okay. And yeah, put the steampunk skin back on. There we go. Yeah, not bad. Not sure if we were going to use the Solasuka saddle, but still good anyways. So that's perfect. And that's a Lymantria baby. So tiny. Okay, I'll just go gather the thatch we need. We already went ahead and gathered, I believe, around 10,000 wood with the Castroids and 15,000 stone with the Dodic. So that should be enough for the moment, and now we just need some more thatch. Okay, so I was building and I suddenly heard a raptor, and I thought, well, it's like downstairs, like, you know, not in my base. Then I looked into my base and a Raptor is indeed here. No clue how it got there, but let's just get rid of it real quick. Here is our sky. And, wait, did you walk down? What? Where is he? Huh? Like, am I dreaming? Did he walk all the way down here? No. Did he walk into our other building? No. Where did he go? Am I dreaming stuff? Where? He's nowhere to be found. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay. Probably chased each other in a loop or something. Oh, he attacked or damaged. Oh no, okay, he's just attacking my Archie. I thought he damaged his structure because, and I was confused because it's all stone. But yeah, that's okay. There we go, Ghost Raptor. He's gone. Yeah, he must have, you know, walked into the open entrances somewhere and just used his path-finding ability to find us. Okay, mystery solved. That was weird. Yeah. See you in a bit. We have almost fully completed our base. We're just on the final few details, and that includes here placing down the railings on our roof for some detailing. Yeah, we will then use the steampunk structure skin on them, just like up there. And I will show you the whole base in just a moment, right after we're done with this, with all the railings. It's looking very good so far. We are in photo mode, and I am happy to present you our new base. Now we have the three main buildings, or basically the three only buildings for right now. We have the small entrance building here, with a ladder up here. I thought of just, you know, placing our bed, respawn point, and some other stuff, maybe like loadouts, you know, different armor sets. And then we have our first ramp up, or our bridge up. Currently we just have all the stuff placed down here, but that will change, of course. Then we have those glass, you know, variations in the middle. And we can go one floor up, and this is completely empty. Yeah, we can do whatever we want up here. We have lots of space. And we can also go a floor down. And down here, I have added only 3 windows for the moment. And here's a door to go outside. And then we come out right there. That is the second building. And then, of course, we can follow the second bridge up to the third one. We have lots of space here as well. And we can go one floor further down. And we have even more space down here, right? We have an entire dino gate, 4 walls high. And yeah, for the moment I put down the generator and the fabricator down here, as well as the Deinonychus mutation that is still ongoing. And yeah, we have this big window front here. I mean, it's not clear windows, but you know, maybe we can change that in the future with a mod. I know there's mods that, you know, give clear window options. But yeah, I just like it for the light. As of right now. And yeah, then if we go outside, we have the window style here, like the normal wall window skin, and then the half circle. Now we didn't do that here. As you can see, there is still a quarter wall right beneath the ceiling, sloped ceiling, but as you can see, like, it's not visible. So I thought, you know, let's not waste any more resources or spend any more time with this. Let's just finish this up just so we're done. And yeah, I have to say I'm very happy with the result. I also added like the railings up here all over the sloped corner pieces right here and on the top. And what I also thought of is, I believe now you can see my cursor, to remove this bit right here, like the top sloped roof pieces, so we can have a wider foundation on the top, and maybe with a ladder down as well. Because that way we could, you know, place a wyvern down or land with an RG up here, and yeah, that way enter our base instead of going down to the ground. But that is just an idea for the future maybe. And yeah. Then on the other side, we have the big window front there on the left and the small window front on the right. Yeah. Now, some stuff is missing, of course, decoration like plant pots and, you know, wood barrels, etc. But we just currently do not have the resources for that. And also like the steampunk lamps or lights, I want to place them as well for sure, just like in our Ragnarok base. But there as well, we just don't have the resources right now. We were just focusing on base building, and now that we have that done, we can focus on Deinonychus mutations and just continue making progress. Yeah, that is our base done. Let me know down in the comments what you think of it. If you have any ideas for improvements or any feedback, yeah, you can leave that all down below, and I will check it out. That will be it for today. Thanks a lot for being here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of our base. And thanks a lot for your support. Really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again in the next one as well. Have a nice day.